This story really started from ashes. The ashes in our life were really a pit that we found ourselves in. Our marriage went through a very difficult season. We didn't know if we were going to make it. We sought good counseling, but it was really the power of God working in and through us to restore our marriage, and from that to teach us more about Himself and how to walk in this new way with Him. You know, for much of my life I was a Christian and I thought I was on the right path. The Lord showed me through the difficult season we went through the pit we were in, that there's more, that there's a greater availability of His presence in our life, that He wants to break through in power in the situations in our life, that there's everyday purpose that we can discover in that, and it's available to everybody. It's not just for some. The truth is, I did not want to write a book for a lot of reasons. One, I'm not an author, and I'm really not interested in just a book. What I'm really interested in is seeing lives transformed by the power of what we were taught. And so the book is a vehicle to share what God taught us and how He worked in us, and then how that came through us, which to me is the same process that's available to you as you go on your journey. Well, if someone is feeling like God is distant, that there must be more, but they're not experiencing that more to life that Jesus promised. If people are experiencing a real lack of purpose every day in their life, they're wondering, what is my purpose in the kingdom? How do I best live out my purpose that God has given me? If they're feeling like what they're doing for the Lord is inadequate, or maybe they're doing it alone, or if they're feeling like, I don't really have an everyday purpose to my life, this book, I think, will lead them on a journey to discovering the keys to each of those issues and really unlocking life to the full that Jesus talked about in John 10:10. And so really, my family, my daughter Jessica, Jenny, who leads the ministry, my wife Shelley, who was on this journey with me, are very much a part of the story. They are integral to the whole story. Well, because of the journey that God took us on, our hearts now are really to pour into other people and to disciple them and mentor them in the things that God has taught us. So we're now actively engaged in sharing what the Lord taught us, speaking it into people's lives, coaching and mentoring them so they can experience the same fullness that we've been able to as a result of what God showed us. My biggest hope for people reading this book is that they will understand that they can access more of the everyday presence of God in their life, and to release His power into the situations of their life, and therefore to see their life more full. So if you're not experiencing life to the full, as I wasn't as a season of my life, that Jesus promised us, I want you to know that there's more available to you. There is more of a deep, intimate relationship with your Heavenly Father available. There's a greater understanding of the purpose, the reason He made you, and how He wants you to walk out your purpose. And also there's greater access to partnering with Him to bring it about. That's the more that Jesus promises us, and that's what's available to you.